Fine.
Ready, set.
56. Mike's 56.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that shot deep. Don't let him breathe.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Running back. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Don't say nothing.
36. Slam.
Hard. Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
52 to Mike. What we got? Big end.
Look at me. Door.
Jumper. Switch.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Set, ready. 30 base. Joe out. And
Alert 3.
hey, Haywood. Look at me. Zipper. On the 2.
2nd and 13. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. The open man is Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
70. 61. Matchbox Mike.
2nd and 3. At the Giants 56. Right there. 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Go! Leo!
2nd and 6. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Tackle. Hey, Charlie.
He'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 8, read. General West. Check 3. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Elway. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Waters. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Hey, Johnson.
Mike 56.
He'll drop to throw. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Set. And Lobo. Hey, lock it.
Come to the side.
Keep dribbling.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Here we go.
Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 64 yards on the ground. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. They're going on 4th. It's Elway. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to look deep down the field. And this throw will be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Elway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Elway will throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. So here we go. Elway on fourth down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first, they'll throw with Elway. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down in inches. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's third and inches. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. They fake the give. Now Elway. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
7's a Mike. Mike 7.
Don't get nervous.
Now. Comes to me.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Take 4.
Rock it. Look. Squeeze. Hit it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw here. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2 yards, good enough for a first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 49 yards on the ground.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, check 24.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Undercut. Blue draw Porker. Check 26, check 26. Check, crunch. Out. Kill. Check 37. Switch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player as well as a physical specimen.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. So on fourth down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. And Rosas puts this one through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
I got you. Check three. He's crossing. He's checking crack. Big dash. Go. Slip.
Greystone, travel.
They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come
Yeah.
He don't want it. You go tight. You got tight.
Hey, Sam off.
Kill.
Looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Set, 8, read. 6-6, get it.
On first down, Waters. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Go.
Now they try the right side here. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Alpha. Yep.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Bandit. 56.
They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Jim, 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 Jim. Shift. General West. Watch twist.
Watch out.
Go. Watch the twist. 5.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Tight is right. You got 3 down.
On 3rd down, Elway. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Ready. 50, plant. 5. Mike 56.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
High 7. Here we go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. Hey, Haywood. Mike 56.
Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. Give him 32 on the play.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Alert 3.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Get that quarterback, Keelan.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Watch the safety creep. 36, 36.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one a first down pickup of 8. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
80 weapons. Back. Check 24.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. On the run, it's Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Watch Mike. Get him.
Second down 6 at that 18-yard line.
Saquon Barkley running right. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Delta. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Look at me, zipper.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Ready. 90, Wolf.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down.
Smooth.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59.
Yo, go.
I'm coming.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide on